Hello, my name is Kevin Probst. This is the 9th day of December in 2025. Welcome to Kevin's Corner. This is where we search Scripture, seeking for truth that will enlighten our minds and that will transform our lives. And so today I want to share with you a verse from 1 John chapter 2, verse 17. And the world is passing away, and the lust of it, but he who does the will of God abides forever. Because the world is passing away, it is folly to invest in what will not last. I am reminded of a quote by Jim Elliot, a Christian missionary who was killed by the Auca Indians of Ecuador in 1956. While attempting to share with them the gospel of Christ, Jim Elliot said this: "He is no fool who gives what he cannot keep to gain that which he cannot lose." Let me repeat that again. He is no fool who gives what he cannot keep to gain that which he cannot lose. We too often invest great amounts of our money and time and energy in a world that is passing away, a world we cannot keep, rather than investing in a world we cannot lose. It is a mystery why we invest so much in this temporal world, which we will exist in for a short period of time, a few short years, and we fail to invest in eternity, where we will exist forever and ever. Consider the life of Lot in the book of Genesis. Lot was mentored by a great spiritual man, Abraham, who imparted to him wisdom and lived as a great spiritual example of one devoted and obedient to God. But Lot foolishly chose the things of this world rather than to prepare for the next. He sought after and achieved riches. He decided to live in an evil city of Sodom. He took his place among the civic leaders at the city gates. He had achieved influence and wealth and respect from those who mattered least, and he ignored those who had advised him regarding his eternal well-being. He invested in a world that was passing away. As a history teacher, I teach my students about ancient civilizations. I teach them that the early pharaohs of Egypt would order their tombs filled with earthly possessions, believing that they would take them with them to the world beyond. The eternal world is not receptive to any things we might want to take with us from this temporary world that is passing away. We must leave it all behind. It seems a great folly that we live our 70 years or more burning the candle at both ends, trying to accumulate comforts that vaporize in a world that is passing away. We enter into an eternal world having nothing but our own naked souls. I remember an illustration I once heard about a man who had died. And as he was approaching the gates of heaven, the angel saw him dragging a heavy bag behind him. "Sir, you won't need whatever you have in that bag. All things are provided for you, and you will have no need of anything." And the man replied, "Oh, please, I have worked my whole life to acquire this treasure. Please let me bring it with me." And curious as to why the man would not be convinced, the angel was finally asked to see what was in the man's sack. And he opened the bag and showed them his treasure of hard-earned gold. And the angels were taken aback, and they looked at each other in wonder. And then one spoke to the man, "Sir, you will surely not need that. We pave our streets with that stuff." And then the angel quoted for the man Revelation 21:21. The main street of the city was pure gold, transparent as glass. Jesus taught us that this world is passing away. And he summarized it all very nicely when he said, "Don't store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust destroys, and where thieves don't break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." Thank you so much for taking time from your busy day and allowing me to share with you from Kevin's Corner. Please help me share truth with others by liking and sharing this video. Also, please subscribe to Kevin's Corner on YouTube and Substack. And until next time, live bravely and courageously.